That looks like, wait a minute, what is happening there? What is Jane wearing on her finger? Well, what she's wearing is a Diamonique emerald cut stone that has been attached to an enamel ring. So you get two different types of treatment basically on this beautiful emerald cut ring at a price of $22.48. It doesn't stop with the blue. We also have it in pink and we also have it in white for you. Sizes 4 through 11. And again, this is a beautiful example of how you can play with a beautiful diamond simulant. You probably wouldn't do a treatment like this, Erin, on a genuine diamond for sure. This is a specialty treatment and it's so fun and a little bit funky, I'm going to say.
No, I have to agree with you. You know, and in the world of diamonds, we tend to play it safe. And with good reason, you're investing in diamonds. So I would want you to play it safe so that you get the most wear out of it possible. But when you accessorize, it's also a matter of expressing your sense of style. So Diamonique kind of gives you the opportunity to take your classic diamond pieces and then mix in a little bit of fun that we can give you with pieces like this, with colored stones, with the enameling on the band of the ring itself, which brings in a whole other level of color. And I love that you put two together because that's one of my favorite things to do with this ring. It's not something you would think of with a solitaire necessarily, but they do nestle in nicely. And it's a fun contrast to put two of them like that stacked together.
I think that is such a cool idea. And then, of course, the specialty cut, the emerald cut.
The emerald cut I love in a colored stone like this because you really can see the levels of the color. Now, an emerald cut gives you a step cut, meaning long linear facets that step down smaller towards the center of the stone. So you'll see brighter blues and darker blues and lighter pink and darker pink. Just the shades will change as the faceting changes. And the same thing in the clear stone. You'll get to appreciate all the colors of the rainbow as you take those steps down towards the center. That's the beauty of a step cut such as this. Now, the enameling is another unique part of this ring, and it is not only pretty, but comfortable. So when we do the enameling, it's a very artistic process where it begins as a powdered media, it's hydrated, and then it's hand applied to the precious metal. When we heat it, that's what permanently adheres it to the precious metal. So this color is permanent. It's not going anywhere. It will not wear off, rub off, chip off, none of that. So it's a great way to infuse a little bit of color and personality into your ring. And you get a lot of it. Look how it wraps around all sides of the ring, from the shoulder, the gallery side, to the shoulder, and then to the other again.
And plenty of room underneath that stone. It sits high up in the setting. So all of that light play happens from underneath the stone. It is really a beautiful piece, and one again that is unique and a little bit different. You're not going to see this coming and going. I love the idea at this price point to think about potentially getting more than one. The pink has been very popular, and as a matter of fact, let me play around here. So we love the pink and blue together. Let's do the pink, or the blue, I should say, with the white next to it. How about that? And layer that in as something a little bit different. Or the white with the pink, which would be cool. Look at that. You know what? You could get all three of these and really have a good time playing and layering. It looks like one double band, double emerald cut ring, doesn't it?
It does. They really do work nicely together. And that really wasn't part of the initial design process. But it was kind of like a happy accident, if you will, because once we started to play with them and put them on, we realized that worked out nicely too. And the color differences here in the metal, I'd like to point out the pink that you're showing there is the only one that has the yellow gold in the prongs and the basket.
Oh, okay.
The other two have the sterling silver. So if that's important to you, I just wanted to point it out. I don't think it's overly noticeable. If you like to mix your metals, you wouldn't notice it too much, you know. The color really comes from the stone and the enameling. And there's different ways to wear this ring. I see it more of a fashion ring. So if you want to think about maybe a pointer or a middle finger, Size up one or two from your traditional ring finger size, and that should work for you.
Yeah, I look at it as a fashion ring too. Like on the days when you
Yeah.
literally are just doing the whole pink thing and you want a ring that kind of ties into that look, you can do it. And here's the thing, if that was a real emerald cut diamond in some type of pink enamel setting, you would never kind of decide, oh, I'll wear it today, but not tomorrow. You would invest in it and plan on
Right.
wearing it every single day because they're so expensive. But Diamonique gives us the ability to be our own designers and to have fun with our jewelry. That is J407336. Continue in the process of placing your order, and you can do so by calling 1-800-500-7590.